Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my people out there. I welcome you all to this early morning broadcast. Being the 16th day in the month of January and in the year of 2023, the election year and the month is gradually drawing closer and closer and closer. And a lot of people out there are also packaging expired drugs to sell to Nigerians, expired products, defending something that is not defendable, that is the APC and also the PDP. I don't know about other political parties, but APC and PDP, their presidential candidate is very, very sick. They are very, very sick, both mentally, spiritually, physically, and thereabout. In Kogi State, as of Friday, the presidential candidate of the PDP is being helped to stand up on his feet. Then tell me, imagine that kind of person go to the international community without nobody by your side. Let us mean you went to United Nations meeting or whatever it's being called, and when you are about, it is your turn to speak to the masses, and nobody out there to lift you up. That means you remain on your seat, because you have to go out there to stand on the podium and talk to the general public or also the world about the meeting and the challenges you are facing in your own country, because that is the main target of the hunger. So that of APC, that one is no-go area. That one have expired 10 years ago. I see that the spokesperson, the campaign rallies, the both media and out there and the rest of them, they are trying to package this expired drug to Nigerians, thinking that we are all fools. We are not fools, and we cannot be intimidated by whatever you people are thinking. That is why they have refused in so many times that they have tried to bring them to have a town hall meeting, even come on to sign the peace accord. They refused simply because they are trying to package something that is not good for the Nigerians. You can fool others, but we in the media, you cannot fool us. So you people to get that into your head. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something new on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. Happy Monday to you all and a happy new week. We are about to take off now, so please tighten your seatbelt and give me your listening ear. 2023, I foresee new Nigerian after election. Tunde Bakare speaking. The overseer of the Citadel Global Church, Community Church, CGCC, Pastor Tunde Bakare, envisaged a new Nigerian after the forthcoming general elections. According to him, Bakare, who is also the convener of the Save Nigeria Group, SNG, stated this during his statement of the nation address, which also doubled as his New Year message at the church headquarters in Lagos State. Bakare paid tribute to the nation's fallen heroes for the supreme sacrifice which they paid to ensure Nigerians' unity, but that we don't have unity. He also commended the military officers on the field for their gallantry in the fight against terrorism and other forms of criminality in the country. The former presidential aspirant of the All Progressive Congress APC said that Nigeria is going into the forthcoming elections with issues that are challenging. According to him, the emergence of the three major presidential candidates from the three major ethnic nationalities in the country speaks volumes of how God will shine his light in the middle of pervading darkness to make a new Nigerian if they will agree. The election is coming 30 years after the aborted June 12 elections, and this will serve as a reminder of a generational change of some sort. God has come out in his full majesty to re-engineer Nigeria to a new one that people will be proud of once again. Time is up for decisive leaders who are preying on the country. National news agency of Nigeria quoted him. The cleric who spoke about the possibility of some politicians attempting to manipulate the forthcoming elections called on Nigerians to guard against vote buying and other irregularities. He, however, expressed happiness that none of the presidential candidates has a military background, saying that this was a plus to the nation's democracy. Bakare urged Nigerians to cast their votes based on personality rather than on sentiments, adding that the difference between politics and governance was in the delivery of services for the common good. While praying for the good of Nigeria, he named the forthcoming elections as Nigeria wins polls. According to Tunde Bakare, we are moving 2023. This is the moron called Festus Keyamo. He said, Peter will be entering presidential villa like camel passing through the eye of a needle. You people have concluded the arrangement to buy votes and to rig the election. Let us keep watch. The spokesperson for the Tinubu-Shetima Presidential Campaign Council, Festus Keyamo, has claimed it is impossible for the Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi to win the forthcoming presidential elections. Keyamo, who also is the Minister of State for Labour and Productivity, denied saying Obi's soaring popularity took his party, the All Progressive Congress APC, by surprise. The statement was contained in a post via his verified Twitter handle where he said Obi stepping into the presidential villa could be compared to a camel passing through the eye of a needle. He wrote, fake news alert, a certain quote making the rounds on social media where I purportedly said we never saw Peter Obi coming. He took us all by surprise. The only mistake we made in APC, blah blah blah, is fake news. Obi entering the villa is like a camel passing through the eye of a needle, according to you, and we will hold you by your word when it happens. If you people are the one that give presidency, then let's see how it will happen and how it will end. A real reason to blame Governor Hope Uzodinma for attack on CUPP spokesperson Ikenga Adeyanju speaking. Deji Adeyanju, a social political activist who linked the attack on the coalition of the United Political Parties CUPP spokesperson Ikenga Gochinyere to the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinjo. Adeyanju explained that Uzodinjo's associates have severally threatened Ikenga's life. Yes, we are aware of that, and we are looking on to security operatives or security personnel to do something about it. In a statement he signed, Adeyanju said those that attack Ikenga should not be alive. The Abuja-based lawyer charged security operatives to apprehend the perpetrators of the attack and ensure they are dealt with. According to Adeyanju, I condemn the inhuman attack targeted at Mr. Ikenga Gochinyere in Akokwa, Imo State today, leading to loss of lives and his family members and the destruction of his properties. The perpetrators of this atrocious act are no doubt barbarians. My suspicion is that Governor Hope Uzodinjo is behind this attack, as Ikenga had alerted the public to numerous threats to his life by associates of the Imo State governor. Of course, this is how they play their own politics, killing one another. Describing the attack as a blatant mockery of law and order, the Abuja-based activist noted that it is also a confident indication that our police are indeed letting evil, bloodthirsty politicians thrive. That is what they are doing. All these allegations have been out there. There's no anybody to call to order, no anybody to call out these ones to question them what they know about all these allegations. Yet, they claim to be protecting Nigerians. Lamenting the inability of security agents to probe the attack, Adeyanju said, the unattractive attitude of the Nigerian police force to protect and investigate the initial death threat to Mr. Ikenga has to be the height of the election of duty in the history of policing. The evil perpetrators should be fished out and punished with the full extent of the law, according to Deji Adeyanju. Gunmen again have attacked Imo INEC office K1 and also say no to election in Biafra land. Unknown gunmen suspected to be Eastern Security Network again. ESN militants have attacked the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC office in Imo State, killing one in the process. Daily Post gathered that the gunmen, who were about 20 in number, operated with 2 SUVs, 1 black-colored Lexus and an ash-colored Highlander. Dressed in ESN regalia, the shooters stormed the INEC office in Ayazu local government secretariat in search of staff distributing permanent voters card PVCs. The dead body of the slain guard has been deposited at the morgue. When our correspondent contacted the Imo Police Public Relations Officer PPRO Henry Okoye, he said he was yet to resume duty but asked to read the former PPRO Mike Abatam, who refused to comment on the development. Nigeria, which way forward? We ask again, Nigeria, which way forward? And everything that happens, they must blame it on the IPOB or ESN. How does they know that this one is the IPOB or ESN the one that did this? I don't understand. Nigeria, I ask again, which way forward? You people have to do something about this. before it gets out of hand. 2023, Pastor NH reveals God choosing candidate for Nigeria's next president. Ahead of the forthcoming 2020 general election, the General Overseer of the Dunamis International Gospel Center, Pastor Paul Eneche, has revealed the will of God for Nigerians. Nigerian News report that Eneche made the revelation on Sunday while addressing his members at the church headquarters in Abuja. According to the clergyman, the will of God for Nigeria is the presidential candidate who enjoys massive support from Nigerian youths, healthy and not speaking garbage. That is the subject of the mockery. According to him, Paul Eneche further states that God choosing candidate for Nigeria has an impossible result in the area of corruption and has built a successful life outside of government and public offices. Without mentioning the name of any presidential candidate, Eneche added that the person has verifiable records and hails from the marginalized zone of the country. He said, "We know the will of God for Nigeria. If you have eyes and listen, then you know who is he with so many youths in his support. Who is he that has enough health and vitality and is not baggage of afflictions? Who is he that has enough mental clarity, sharpness, precision, and accuracy of presentation and not speaking garbage?" That is a subject of mockery, according to Paul Eneche. Who is he that has had enough success in life outside of government? A person who can run his life and successfully can run an institution. We have many people whose money cannot be traced except to government and public offices. We don't know what they bought or sold except they were in government and became rich. Who is he that has traceable records both in public and private life? Who is he that has verifiable records? Who is he that has a corruption-free record? Who is he that has come out of the marginalized zone of this nation where it appeared that people from that zone must not grow? Who is he that has a heart for people while others don't? I think you all know who I'm talking about. And that is Gregory Peter Obi, according to your presentation. For my own understanding, if there's any other person like that, I cannot tell. It don't happen again on a presidential candidate, Alhaji Bubu. He don't travel outside to receive peace award, even when Nigeria is in a total dismay, is in a total crisis, is in an awkward condition. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you people. The President Muhammadu Buhari will on Monday, 16 January, depart the shores of Nigeria for Naukoche, Islamic Republic of Mauritania, to receive a peace award. According to a statement on Sunday by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the award will be conferred on Tuesday, 18 January. The presidential media head said Buhari will receive the African Award for strengthening peace for his leadership role in promoting peace on the African continent through regular inventions, councils, and conciliatory positions, according to him. He wants to go and receive a peace award even when the Nigerian as a whole is in a total mess. That is the kind of president we have in Nigeria. He added that the award will be presented to the President Muhammadu Buhari by the Abu Dhabi Peace Forum, which is an assembly of leaders established in 2014 to pursue new ways to embrace inclusive citizenship, promote lasting peace, and work towards a safer and more sustainable world for everyone. According to Adesina, before the international recognition for serving peace, the larger interests of people in Africa, the president will participate in the program of the Third Forum of the African Conference for Peace, where he will deliver a speech of milestone and gains in the African peace processes. President Muhammadu Bubu, who is expected back in the country on Wednesday, will be accompanied on the trip by Minister of Foreign Affairs Geoffrey Onyema, Minister of Defense Major General Bashi Salihu Magashi, National Security Advisor Major General Mohammed B. Mungunu, and Director General of the National Intelligence Agency Ambassador Ahmed Rufai Abubakar, according to them. Terrorists, you don't invest Katsina Church, kidnap 25 worshippers. Katsina, na hometown of our president, Muhammadu Bubu, who have left to go and receive peace award. Look at his own state. He's being ravaged by terrorists. Yet, they claim to have destroyed terrorism. Sometimes I begin to wonder, what kind of brain do we have in this Nigeria? I mean, or what kind of, what kind of leader do we have in this country? Things are spoiling. Everything have gone, that's beyond repair. Yet, our own president keep telling us that Nigeria is in peace and is out there to receive to receive a peace award, even when Nigerians have been in a total mess. Let us see how many people. They kidnapped 25 worshippers in Katsina. The New Life for All Church in the Kankara local government area of Katsina State was attacked by terrorists armed with a sophisticated gun. Nigerian news learned that the terrorists kidnapped at least 25 worshippers in the attack. Eyewitnesses spoke with the Channels TV on the incident. Said the terrorists invaded that church at Dan Sunani Gidan Haruna community riding on motorcycles. The terrorists was said to have attacked the church in the early hours of Sunday when the worshippers were in the church. The incident was confirmed by the senior special assistant to the Katsina State Governor Aminu Masari on Christian affairs, Ishaya Jurao. According to Jurao, security personnel are currently on top of the situation and working tirelessly to rescue all the victims unhurt. He disclosed that the terrorists left the church pastors with injuries while they were conducting service in the morning. Jurao said security operatives making effort to rescue the victims unhurt. He said they abducted our members and left the church pastors with injuries while they were conducting service this morning at around 10 a.m. in the morning. The security is currently on top of the situation. They are working tirelessly to rescue the victims unhurt. We appreciate the efforts of the security. Why not prevent all this from happening before they happened? Every Sunday that people gathered in the church, be rest assured that they have become a target for all these terrorists, for all these bandits, for all these kidnappers. Now the terrorists in the northeast, now they are not bent of killing unless when you do otherwise. Now they have turned it to an oil industry to milk people every now and then, to milk people from their source of livelihood, to milk people for what they have labored for, to milk people from their savings, to milk people from even the money they kept to take care of the needs of their kids in school. Nigerian police and Nigerian security personnel, when are they going to stop all this nonsense? When are they going to take responsible for whatever that is happening in our society, other than keeping silent? I don't understand. They are working tirelessly to make sure that they rescue those people unhurt. Why not protect those people even before that thing happened? That is the where I'm getting angry. Because almost all the whole place that all these things happens have been a target, and these people are supposed to have at least security personnel around those areas, if not for anything, at least for the interest of those people who have been to the church. But simply because the ruling government is Muslim and they don't even care about anything Christians. Go to the mosque on Fridays, you will find out that almost half a dozen of police or even full dozen of police people will be out there surrounding people that come to worship. That is the country you people are shouting, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. If I hear anybody shout one Nigeria on my ear again, that person will have me to contend with. I must be sincere with you. This thing is getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. That every moment of the day, what you keep hearing now is abduction of here and abduction of there. Yes, the president came out openly the other day at Yola or Damaturu or whatever it's been called, telling us that now they can enjoy peace, immunity, and the rest of them. Chasing kidnappers, chasing terrorists, Boko Haram, ISWAP, or bandits from their den to other den. All these people, they keep creating camps here and there. So if you chase them from Katsina, they will go to Gombe and rest. We chase them from Gombe, they will go to the Bauchi. That is how they keep moving from one camp to the other, unleashing mayhem to the general public, to the poor masses. All these things is almost at the hem of the poor. Poor are the ones suffering all this. I don't understand. This is really getting out of hand. They must do something about it before this thing become. I mean, it has become a worrisome situation in Nigeria. The last but not the least, let us see what happens and why Soludo have pulled down the campaign billboard of P2B in Onitsha. Soludo pulls down P2B's billboards in Anambra State. The Governor Charles Soludo led Anambra State government through the Anambra Signage and Advertising Agency has reportedly pulled down some of the billboards of the Labour Party presidential candidate P2B. Anambra Signage Advertising Agency reportedly removed the billboards at the weekend over the alleged inability of P2B to pay the state government, confirming the removal of its operatives. By its operatives, Managing Director of ANSA, Tony Ujubong, said one of the Labour Party billboards was removed on Saturday, but not on the order of Soludo. Not on the orders of Soludo. You will defend him. Ujubong said whatever that was removed was as a result of challenge we had with the agent that erected the board. First and foremost is that the bridge you are talking about was having a Labour Party billboard. If you recall, in August, we sent out a message to all political parties to pay up their campaign fees. There was a lot of hula balu about it. None of them has paid their own. So most of the parties that have not paid theirs, that have adverts on government assets, were removed. It has nothing to do with the governor of the state. Governor didn't give any order. If they said they paid the campaign fees, let them give me any evidence I should know. I am the answer MD. They didn't pay the campaign fees, and we spoke to their media heads several times. We informed them about the enforcement, and they haven't paid it. So we decided to take down the advert. It has nothing to do with the governor. Anybody that tells you anything about the governor and the billboard is telling you lies. He maintained that when the billboard was removed, governor refunded the advertising agency that mounted the advert his money. Joe Bowens stated that the agency didn't deal directly with the Labour Party, stating that they only deal with the advertising agency that mounted the board. Soludo's ulterior motives. But the chieftain of the Labour Party, who does not want to be quoted, told the nation that Governor Charles Soludo ordered the removal of the billboards for ulterior motives. According to him, P2B and Ume's large billboards at the Unizik temporary site flyover were pulled down on Saturday by ANSA. He said the billboard at Unizik temporary site junction was Saturday removed on the orders of Soludo. The advert, which was placed by the APCON registered advertising agency, was fully paid for. Soludo said that he does not want Labour Party advert on such a strategic place and ordered the Anambra Signage Agency to refund the money it received for the advert. And I don't hear Amabi. He also ordered the removal of the Labour Party advert at the Afonobi Gentry. This advert has been there since October of 2022 and was paid for 5 months. So my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and the lovers of mankind, this is where we are coming to the end of this broadcast. In case you don't know who is here, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Please endeavor to get your PVC, vote wisely, and also make sure you defend your vote on the day of voting. Until I come your way again, please remember, I still remain Okute Daily Talk, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about things of life. Remain blessed. May the Almighty Chukwuokabama bless you all, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I am signing out. Bye for now.